Welcome to the BTS Artifact Podcast, Episode 3. We have a lot of interesting things to talk about today. Lumi will cover that in a sec, but first, welcome, Conrad, to the show. Can you hear us?
Does not seem like he's hearing us.
I think it's really rude that he's not responding to us right now.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I think it's really rude. Honestly, Conrad, you should be saying what you need to say.
Yeah.
When someone addresses you, it's really not...
I'm trying not to be a rude boy, you know?
He can hear us now? Okay. What's up? He still can't
I can't hear you
All
guys
right, he
still,
can't hear us,
I
but...
I listen to the stream.
Is he messing with us? Do you think he can actually hear us?
I
really hate Conrad
I
as a
think
person.
he's a Canadian, so he's not messing with us.
Yo, I didn't... Why did we invite him?
I don't know.
I can hear you guys now.
Oh, he can... Oh, shit. Okay. Great. Welcome to the show, Conrad. How you doing?
Good. Thank you very much for having me.
Our Conrad, for those that you don't know, Conrad was at PAX. He was very confident in his ability to get on stage and get 4-0s. I was less confident. I lost 2 of the last days, and Conrad definitely lost as well. So people getting good pretty fast.
But you've been on the stage more than Conrad.
I was on the stage twice. Conrad's on the stage once. But Conrad has an undefeated record. He's like Michael Jordan. Gets on the stage, he's 1-0. He hasn't lost in the finals.
Yeah, okay.
So, what are we talking about today, Lumi?
Okay, so we got a couple of car reveals, and when I say a couple, I just mean one.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk about the other cards that have been revealed throughout the weekend. There's a lot of cards.
Wait, we're revealing our card first, or
Sure.
are we? Oh no, aren't we looking over the other stuff first?
You gotta know and look at the other stuff first.
Well, people are gonna leave after the card reveal, bro.
No, they're not gonna leave because at the end of the show, we're gonna do a beta key giveaway.
For people that are watching.
Yes, you don't need to subscribe.
Shit, you have to be watching.
You
Okay,
yeah.
See that number right now? It says 450. That means if you are one of 450 people that could get a beta.
It's pretty good odds.
It's good odds. It's better than that 6,000 retweet odds.
There you go.
That was like...
I think this is actually the best odds so far.
Yeah, this is the best odds, other than, you know.
And all you have to do is type !giveaway.
No.
Don't do that shit.
All right.
No.
All right. So, what's the first agenda topic, Lumi?
We are gonna talk about. So, are we not gonna do our card first, or?
All right, do the card first. Let's do it.
We don't have to.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's talk about the card that Valve has graced its beauty on us.
All right.
Boom. That's it.
All right. Do we have more than that? Are we gonna be able to see what it says?
So you know, Reddit detectives are like on this shit.
Oh
right?
shit! There it is.
They they extracted. Somebody actually got it right with really good logic. It is Helm the Dominator. It costs 19 gold, and it steals creeps.
So next time, can we use the blur function even better?
Yeah.
So that they don't have no idea. Let's blur out like a completely different photo.
We wanted to have people guess it a little bit, you know.
Okay.
And they guess it a little bit.
Helmet Dominator, amazing item in Dota.
Yeah. Even better in Artifact, I think.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's even better in Artifact too. Yeah. It's a solid card.
You know, getting doubling up on some abilities. My father.
my father Chen.
My father Chen has this ability already.
Yeah.
And now you can buy it.
And this is better than your father Chen.
Yeah, like everything in life, if you have enough gold, you can just get it done. And this is apparently one of those things.
Yeah.
19 gold. That's a lot of gold, Lumi.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a win condition. Could be a win condition for certain decks. You just plop that out every 2 turns, you steal a creep. I like having effects like these in the game where you know the game's going to end eventually. There's no dragging on for 4 hours.
Chen, also, you can prepare for his takeover.
Yes.
You cannot prepare for this. It's just going to drop it in a lane.
Well, when somebody spends 19 gold and you see a chunk of their gold missing, you kind of can prepare for it.
You hold.
Well, I think when you see a lot of these gold generating decks, I think, you know, you're not sure exactly what they're buying. 19 plus a hold, yeah, you get to 20, and now you're throwing off the numbers a little bit. But I think the key thing with this one is that it puts you in. It allows you to be either offensive and, you know, pull one of their creeps immediately, or defensive, right? You know, especially for some of these decks that can't handle these really, really large creeps.
You know what I like to do? I like to put it down and don't use it and be like, yo, you want to play some creeps?
So
Yes,
That's
exactly.
a big BM.
Someone asked someone asked in the chat, can you steal things that are other than basic melee creeps? Yes. It would cost a lot less if you could only steal the regular ones.
Yeah.
You can steal a Thunderhide pack.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. You can steal a Revtel.
Yes, you can.
You could steal a lot of stuff that you know what feels bad?
What?
What's the 2/4 that gets buffed?
2/4 that gets buffed.
The red card.
Oh, Mercenary Exile.
Yeah,
you pump like 20 gold into
They
that?
pump the Mercenary Exiles.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, this is mine now.
It's like, look,
It's
you
like, look,
used 20
you
gold.
used 20 gold to make this a 10 whatever, and now it's mine.
I also used 20 gold to steal it, you know?
Yes.
It's about fine.
And I got 3 armor, so.
Yeah, 3 armor is fine.
Good card.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about the other cards? The ones that got
Is there
revealed?
more to say about this one?
Well, I want to talk about it in the context of all the items that we saw
Sure,
at
sure,
PAX, right?
Sure.
Okay.
So, would you say it's better than the 25 items?
No, that's why it doesn't cost 25.
Yeah,
No, I mean
like
for
I
the
said.
cost. You're like, I mean, TP scroll, you could say, you know what I mean? Like, you're bang for the buck here is what we're talking about. We're not talking about if it's actually better for the. Of course, it would cost 25 if it was
Right.
that good, but value-wise, is it better?
Value-wise is really good because this does a lot of different things. Like, for example, if you're playing from behind, you can steal a creep to get a blocker. That's very valuable. When you're playing from a position of strength, you generally want to punch for damage. You could, like, remove a creep that's blocking your sword or con. So I feel like this card is very versatile. Whereas some cards, like, if you think about some of the other 25 gold card, like Nictasia's Guard, that's just, there's one mode on that card, which is, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to attack. Whereas I feel like this one has a little bit more versatility. So I like this actually quite a bit.
You get this, you get a blink dagger.
Yeah.
You blink over to wherever they have their Horn of the Alpha, and you're just like, give me that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. Easy game.
I like this card a lot.
Yeah.
Likewise.
It is also, have you guys noticed that symbol?
Yep.
It is also a, what is that called?
Which
All I know is the
symbol?
armor slot. It's an armor slot.
It's an armor slot, yeah.
Is there a specific, there's like health items, there's attack items, and there's like armor items.
So
right?
I think it's weapon, armor, and accessory.
Yeah.
Accessory is the heart.
Personally, I have been gravitating towards, especially during the playing on the decks, buying the attack items and buying the health items.
Okay.
And I haven't been buying a lot of armor items. And I feel
think-
like this is good because it's an armor item. That's very useful.
It depends on which format you're playing. I think in constructed formats, armor item is actually the most common slot to be filled.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think we've seen some of these items.
I only play limited, so.
Yeah. And some of the other items we've seen in PAX is like Vesture of the Tyrant, which is not a reveal at any point. Like everyone know what it does, which is also another 19 gold armor item. And it often competes with this slot. And that one also gives you a lot of armor and oftentimes I think a stronger ability. So I think Helm of the Dominator is actually like the little brother to Vesture of the Tyrant. But
So how would you, let me ask you guys a question. You have your secret shop.
okay.
How would you rank compared to what we've seen so far? You want something that you have infinite gold.
Infinite gold. Okay.
You want
Infinite
something
gold,
to show
okay.
up on this, on that. How would you rank it? Is it
It-
third?
I-
Would you rather this show up than? I know it's all situational. I know
Yeah.
that's going to be the answer, but just looking at it, your first reaction, obviously not as good as Horn of the Alpha or whatever.
Okay,
but-
I think another way to actually like think about this question is, let's say you're building a gold deck.
Yes.
Right, and you know you could make, let's say, 75 gold.
Yes.
What kind of items do you want to put in that gold deck to finish
Exactly.
them off? Right.
Yeah.
I think Horn of the Alpha is probably number one because it's a item that just ends the game quick. Whereas I feel like this one is more like slow incremental value, which is not as quick of a kill as
Yeah.
Horn. So
Yeah.
But you can get those 2 hero kills in the beginning of the game and double that shit and
yeah,
then
you
buy
can.
it.
Yeah, you can.
True.
Get it real
I mean,
fast.
I think I see it as kind of a situational item, but I really, in any gold generating decks that I've seen, I like seeing 1 or 2 of them. It doesn't provide as much value as some of the other gold generating items, or it's not as, it is quite flexible though, and so having 1 can really change the shape of the game, I think.
I think this item is actually better off where you randomly get off the side shop than put it in your deck.
True.
So,
Yeah.
because they play that Ogre Conscript 727, and you just find it in the side shop. That's a tilt win.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really powerful creeps.
Yeah.
Especially in green.
Oh, there's good stuff that you guys haven't even seen yet,
Yeah.
and stealing those is gonna be pretty good.
Let's throw up the other card reveals. There's been a lot of cards revealed. We're gonna talk about all of them.
Yeah. Let's go with the heroes
today.
first, because I think the heroes.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about the heroes first.
Yeah. So over the weekend we had 2 heroes being revealed. The first one I believe is.
What are we
Tidehunter?
gonna see? Let's throw Tide up here.
Okay.
Tide. This is a beefcake. 18 health.
A very different red hero from the red heroes we've seen, right?
Yeah.
The red heroes we've seen have a lot of health, but a lot of attack as well. This one is kind of very weak by comparison. I mean, Conrad, you talked about this over at Artifaction Podcast as well, right? What's your thought on that one?
I mean, I think it's a very different red card. You know, we've seen a lot of these aggro cards in but you know, with the Ravage ability, being able to, you know, kind of hold off a full turn, as well as I think the included card Kraken Shell is just amazing. You know, is that kind of one of those sacrifices you're willing to put into your red deck, or do you put this as a red card splash into one of your more defensive decks, right? And I think this card kind of does that. You know, you put a short sword or any +2 damage item, and suddenly, you know, it's killing creeps in one turn, and it becomes a lot more stronger, I think. The initial stat line, I mean, obviously the health's amazing, the armor's good, but I think the really key thing is you have to have at least some base attack items in there just to be able to buff him up just a little bit to get to 4.
Stonehall Pike, man.
So before we talk
better.
about Stonehall Pike and actually using this card, let's address the newer players that are not playing right now. What does this active 4 actually mean, Lumi?
Okay, so it means you have to wait 4 turns before you could even use this ability.
So the earliest turn you can use this on is turn
5, 4,
5,
5.
4.
Counting is tough.
Yeah.
Count turn 5. Turn 5.
Yes, turn 5. Yes.
Which means you would have X mana, 8. 8 mana.
And this is often a pretty beginner-friendly question, or a question that a lot of beginners ask, which is, if Tidehunter is in the fountain, does the cooldown still tick down?
Answer is yes.
Yes. So you will guarantee to be able to use it on turn 5 always.
But not the turn he comes in. If you put him on.
Yes, correct.
It is a turn, 2 turns after that.
You know, this actually reminds me a lot about Tidehunter in Dota, where the one thing that you know that Tidehunter in Dota could always do, he could always get off his Ravage because of Kraken Shell, right?
Yeah.
Like, he'll shake off all the stuns and everything. The fact that this guy has 18 health, very similarly, like, this guy just doesn't die.
And he gets initiative.
Yeah. Yeah, he
perfect.
is going to just get off
He literally
his
is going to get the Ravage.
So it's just, like, very true to how he is in Dota.
This card is very much a mind game card.
Kraken Shell? Yeah.
No, the fact that Ravage exists.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are 2 ways to think about Ravage. You push the other 2 lanes, the Tide goes in the other lane, the last one, and you just sit there with the Ravage, and you make sure they don't kill the tower fast enough. That's one way to do it.
Sure.
The other way to do it is you win a lane real hard by throwing them in there with all your other stuff, stunning all their crap, and then all their stuff dies.
Yeah.
So 2 ways of playing Tide.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's even a third way where you have him in a lane, and you're not actually playing yourself. You're forcing your opponent to look at other lanes. You know, maybe you've not fully dominated the lane, but there's just a Tide sitting there. Nobody wants to put anything in there coming in, you know, turn 7, turn 8, because you know next turn that you're going to face a lot more issues. And so it's almost like you talk about the mind games, but it's also how you're affecting your opponent to play that game as well.
Is this ability the greatest, most impactful ability of all the abilities we've seen?
Of all the ability we've seen.
Everyone's trying to think really hard what they can say and what they can't say right now, but
I think it's up there.
It's up there.
It's up there.
What else is there?
I think
this has to be it, right? This is the biggest one.
No, I think
hits everything on the board.
Yo, Jamoy the Wise draws a card.
Draw the card. That's true. That's true. Okay.
I think
true.
the one for me is
Jamoy draws
N1.
a card every 4 turns. This stuns everything, or potentially stuns everything on the board every 4 turns.
Yeah,
so, which one's better? I don't know. Jamoy might have this one. Is potentially stunning everything on the board and guaranteed stunning the 3 things in front of you. Is that better or worse than a card?
It's close.
Yeah. So apples and oranges.
Yeah.
But seriously, is there one that's better? Lycans?
I mean,
Lycan's pretty fucking
that's
good.
really comparing apple to oranges, right? At that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a active ability that of all the ones we've seen, I think it's extremely strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Chen might be comparable. Like, Chen Steel is pretty decent, but again, that's very different. I do want to say that if we want to go back to the Ravage slide, the fact that this is on a red card is very problematic because generally red has very weak AoE, right? Like, what's the AoE cards that we've seen from PAX?
Yeah.
Is Clear the Deck, I
Yep,
think that's
clear
the
your
only AoE card.
Grand melee.
Why is that
technically.
problematic?
It's problematic because generally, like, you're very good at ravaging a very small board. You want to make sure that you stun their heroes, right?
Yeah.
But if they have a very wide board, then you're just chancing it with 50-50.
I love it. Let's gamble.
So if you want
You
to
know about that
guarantee a
class?
ravage, if you don't want to get the Shiva ravage, right, you need to make sure the board is really small, which is sometimes very tough for a red deck. So the fact that this is on a red card is you generally want to pair it with other colors to solve that problem. So for
And
example,
the Stonehall Pike. Oh.
Stonehall Pike.
Stonehall
Yeah.
Pike.
I think the best combination is blue-red with this.
Yes.
Because blue
this
generally
stalls. Yeah.
this
Stalls, for
stalls
blue.
very well. Blue
Yeah.
lets you clear a lot of creeps very easily with things like Conflagration or Eclipse and all that stuff. And then that makes this board smaller. And then, of course, Kraken Shell allows you to cast those blue cards as well. So.
And this was revealed by
Savage.
Savages. It sounds like Ravages. That's why they gave it to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what's the second hero?
Whoa. Guys, we need to talk about the most important part of this card. We haven't even talked about it yet. The Kraken Shell.
Get initiative.
Yeah.
Kraken
Okay.
Shell.
Yeah. I mean, everyone look at Tidehunter like, oh, this is the Ravage card. But this is the first time we've seen a card that says get initiative on it, right? So I think this card it's literally breaks the rules of the game. And how this card works is you play this card, you get initiative back, and you could play another card immediately after that if you want. Or you could play this card and then just pass. And that means you have initiative for the next turn. So that means you Kraken Shell and then play Eclipse in the next turn, yada, yada, yada.
Double Thunder God's Wrath.
Double Thunder's got whatever. And the fact that this card is in the game makes us need to think about the game very differently.
Yes.
So, for example, this may not be the very only card that has Get Initiative on it. What if other colors have this card? What if only red has this card?
Blue wants this bad.
Blue wants this badly.
This would be so good for blue.
Yeah.
Because you get blue-red, and then you cast your shit, and then you get initiative again, you cast your shit, and then your stuff's just dying.
Yeah, I would say
Can't do
black
anything.
wants this too.
Yeah.
Can you be like Kraken
mean-
Shell into Coup de Grace? That's like a very powerful ability. So,
I think any get initiative, it's one of the most, I think, powerful things that we've seen come out yet. You know, in
Initiative's so
terms of things that have been revealed. Initiative is so strong, and we've seen it be, you know, we've seen people, you know, hold turns. You're not even going to play a card, you know, out of your hand because you're waiting to try and make sure that you're ready for the next turn to be able to get your initiative. And imagine you just had a card that does it. It's amazing.
It costs 1.
it costs 1. Yeah.
Very inexpensive. It is taking up a card slot in your deck, though.
Yes.
But it is a very useful ability.
I'm going to say if this is the only Get Initiative card in the whole game, I will play Tidehunter in all my decks.
I could agree with that too.
Yeah, it's just a incredibly powerful ability.
Yeah.
What's also really unique about it is that it is connected to the hero as well, right? It's the signature card, so you're guaranteed at least 3 copies of this if you're playing Tidehunter.
Yeah.
Tidehunter.
Yeah. Good card.
Then Lycan. Drop a wolf, and then get initiative, and the next turn, drop a wolf.
That's
Amazing.
That's
Two
not
wolves.
how you should
Two wolves.
use Get Initiative cards, but you
It's
know.
really good. You know,
Yeah.
make sure you have initiative every turn.
Yep. Okay. I've said enough about Tidehunter.
Tidehunter. Do you feel like it captures the spirit of the actual Tidehunter from the Dota game?
Extremely well.
Yeah.
Yes, it's one of the best flavor cards.
218. Oh God.
The whole 50% chances thing is a little weird for me.
Really? Why?
Because they should be a full stun. I don't know, but that makes it way too powerful.
I don't know. I like. The
Yeah, I was about to say, I
50%.
think
It's
you
too
have to have
strong.
that balance, right?
too
That
strong.
balance
It's-
between flavor and actual quality.
Okay. Next one. Let's go. Hit us with the next hero. Who's this? It's revealed by Sunsfan, right?
Sunsfan.
He's a big Centaur guy. So
He is a big
makes a lot of
Centaur guy.
sense.
So this is a rare hero. Tidehunter, I think, was common. It wasn't uncommon, I think.
It's uncommon, I believe.
Uncommon, okay. So, quickly say rarity doesn't mean stronger card. Why are you laughing?
I like this card. What are you talking about?
It is good, but
14 health. Woo.
yeah,
Retaliate.
sure.
It's just me crushing stuff.
Okay,
It's a creep killer.
it is.
4 health, 4 attack. That's a creep killer.
There's a blue hero killer as well.
Yes. This is and then this double edge. Let me. Do you guys think double edge is good?
I think it's great.
One of my favorite cards.
Yeah.
It ensures some kills.
Well,
Depending on which way you're looking at
yeah,
it.
depend. Sometimes you get your hero skill very easily. So
Yeah.
I actually think that Centaur is a pretty good aggro red hero, which
Yes.
his stat line doesn't seem like it. But what aggro decks really struggle with is having heroes to stick on the board. So, for example, in the PAX decks, we've seen Sorla Khan, like a really strong aggro hero. But what ends up happening with Sorla Khan is because she has 6 health, she just dies. Whereas if you have this guy, every turn he's hitting the tower for at least 4. But the good thing is that he's not going to get killed very easily. And if he's ever unblocked or there's no hero in lane, it's a 1-mana deal 8 to the tower, possibly.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
That's a good card. You can also burst. I think like the scary part is not that really that it does 8 to the tower. It's that they have no idea if you have it. Yeah. And if you have 2 of those in your hand, then all of a sudden you're doing 20.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely gets dangerous.
I like how you had to.
I'm thinking. All of a sudden you're doing 20. That's a lot of damage in 1 turn.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think the one thing I really like is the Retaliate. It's similar to Legion Commander, which we've already seen, but it's able to, like you were saying, Lumi, able to clear out those, 6 HP heroes. And still a lot of black heroes and a lot of blue heroes are going to end up dying to Centaur if they just face one-on-one against him.
I have a question for you, Lumi.
Yes.
From the new player perspective.
Okay.
If a hero is cleaving onto the Centaur, will he take retaliate damage?
Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Conrad.
I believe that is correct. Okay. Anything that is a attacking Centaur should receive the retaliate damage, which is a separate instance of damage too, which is always really interesting. So if you have armor, say you have 1 armor with a leather armor, you'll only receive 1 damage from retaliate and only 3 damage from his regular attack.
Yeah. Also, I want to point to the fact that Double Edge says give a red hero plus A attack and minus A armor. It doesn't say ally red hero. So that means you cast Double Edge on their red heroes. And you might ask, why would you want to do that? Well, let's say if they have a red hero in front of your creep, you're essentially giving them 1 mana deal minus 8 armor onto their red hero. So your creep could trade with the red hero.
Yes.
Now that's something that you commonly do because you generally want to hit face with this card, but it technically read 1 mana kill a red hero in certain instances. So.
Yep.
Yeah. It's actually funny because I think of it the opposite. I think of it less as an aggro card because I'm always worried about damage instances from other lanes, especially if Centaur's in either the first or second lane, because it lasts throughout the whole entire round, the double edge. So I like to utilize it against red decks primarily.
Okay. It's a red hate card, you said.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Centaur's I feel like an anti-red card more than anything else.
Yep.
The chat is asking, is one color more powerful than another color? So we already discussed this.
We could talk about it again.
Conrad, I'm curious about your color rankings right now. What are your color rankings?
I don't know. I
want
to
do a color ranking.
Artifact is one of the most flexible games. I think in terms of maybe ease for new people coming in, I think red is obviously one of the easiest. I really also like green for people who are starting. Black is where things get a little more tricky, and blue I think is the hardest to kind of wrap your head around how it all comes together. I think the biggest thing for that is those 2 archetypes happen to have things that allow you just have to think about the game differently than other card games. Your hero dies, that's fine. You look at it and you see how you can interact in the next coming turns, because that's more important than thinking about, oh, I just lost a hero, now what?
All right, so what's the best color, Conrad?
I think red's the best.
Okay, and then second?
What a newbie.
Oh, I mean, if we're going the best, then
yeah, that's
blue.
what he asked. What's
that's
the best
literally
color?
what I asked.
I thought you were talking about for beginners still.
No.
No, for you, what's the best color?
Just answer.
Oh, blue's the best.
Blue's the best. Okay, we all thought that was the case. What is the second best for you? Here's the actual interesting answer.
I think green is the second best.
And third?
Red.
You think black's the worst?
They're all once again. It's like situation. It's like it depends.
No. We're not allowed. We're not doing this. You have a ranking. Lumi, what's your ranking?
It's blue, black, green, Tide, and then red's the worst.
Black, green, Tide.
If I have to choose one between black, green, I say black's second.
Okay, my ranking is blue, green, and then red, black, Tide.
Okay,
that's my ranking.
Oh, I didn't know we could tie.
Okay, then change your ranking then.
I think it's blue and then everything else is tied.
Wow.
All right, Conrad. We're one step away from Conrad saying everything's tied for the first.
Everything's good.
I actually was gonna say everything's tied, but I knew you'd get real mad. So
that's just Conrad. You have to have opinions. This is a podcast.
I do have an opinion. Like I said,
it can't be tied. There's some that are better than others that you believe.
But But I really think this is like one of the coolest parts about Artifact is that there are so many different ways of looking at it that you could argue any of these colors are the best.
Yeah.
Yes, which is why we're asking you, Conrad, who has a personality. What is your opinion on that? And so you think blue's the best. That's a very uncontroversial opinion. You're not allowed to tie the other 3 colors. You have to elevate one at least.
I gave you the order. It's, in my opinion, blue, green, red, and black.
He's a green, just like me.
Green's good.
Me and Conrad agree.
Yeah, green's good.
All right, let's. There are other cards, right?
Yeah, there are.
Talk about the other cards.
Yeah. Whatever the next slide
hit us
is.
with the next one.
Hit us one. And one for me. Ooh, I love this card. I built a whole bunch of decks around this card in the closed beta. This is what I say an architect-defining card, where you could build entire decks around this. And a whole bunch of gold decks are built. So the idea is you play Ironfall Gold Mines, and then you double it with Payday. You buy like a Horn of the Alpha or Helm of the Dominator, right? Or Vestra the Tyrant, and you just be like, M1 for me, and you double it.
How is Ogre able to do this? Isn't he an idiot? I don't understand. He can make a Horn of the Alpha. He just makes one.
He has multicast.
What is going on?
He has multicast.
How can he do that?
He's multicasting items.
He's an idiot. How is he making stuff?
He has more intelligence.
He's an engineer now. He went to engineering school. He just makes items.
Yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's the luckiest idiot, right? Like he just figures out how to.
He made an apotheosis blade. He's forging it in his backyard. He's just like hammer. He's like, oh, I see you have one, so I'm just gonna make one now. He's just making it in the back. He's 3D printing this shit in his fucking garage.
I identify with Ogre. Okay. I'm not very smart. I see other smart people making shit. I'm like, okay, I got this.
Yeah, you can copy your Helm of Dominator. Get 2 helms.
2 helms.
Can Ogre have 2 helms?
Yeah, that's why he has 2 heads.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I want to say every time that you copy with like a 19 plus skill item, you generally just win the game. The problem is just like getting to that point. So this is actually a pretty strong combo
Blue has
card.
a hard time making that golden.
Yeah, well, that's how they balance it. That's why this is in blue and not black. If this was in black, oh my god, this will be insane.
Yeah.
I think also the really interesting part is this can be also used as a defensive card against certain gold generating decks. You're able to it says copy on any hero, so you'll be able to copy off of somebody else's hero in these situations and
those black
steal
decks
their items.
They're generating all that gold. They buy a crazy thing and you steal it. And
well, you don't steal it. You just copy it.
Yeah.
So you don't steal it.
But
base copy, I believe.
Someone
it says too.
with an apotheosis blade that used it is gonna be real sad.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Okay.
Depends
so
if you get hit.
I know that's the logic out there. Like, oh, you could defend yourself against gold deck. Let me just tell you, if they got 25 gold, and if they got a Hornet of the Alpha and they summon a 14/14, you're in bad shape, no matter if you're copying or not.
What if you copy their Helm of Dominator, steal the 14/14?
Why would there be a 14/14 to steal in the first place?
Why would there be? Well, on top of that, why would they also? They would have both a Helm of the Dominator and a Horn of the Alpha.
Yes. So I don't buy this whole like, oh, I could use N1 for me to defend. That logic to me is a little faulty, but
I'll explain, I guess, a little bit. I think it's one of those things where you might not be building your deck around a gold generating deck. I don't think this card necessarily needs to be in just a black-blue archetype. This can exist in a regular blue one. And yes, maybe it's not good for that lane. Yes, that lane might be just completely wrecked. But now suddenly you have a Horn in the Alpha in the other lane, and you look at that blue deck and you go, how is that blue deck supposed to generate that enough gold to get there? It's going to change the whole dynamic of the game.
You're stealing shit, dude. This is the whole. You get it before you steal, and they're hard-earned gold they spent on an item, and you just make this Gucci knockoff fucking purse that they can't tell the difference. You copy it with this. That's what it does.
Okay.
It costs 4, and it's cheap.
Okay, so that's
maybe even costs only 2 if you have a CM, right?
Okay, so that's a high end, right? Like we're copying Horn of the Alpha.
Yeah.
But that doesn't always happen. Like, are you okay copying a cloak?
Yes.
Or a short sword? Are you?
Am. I'm
you pay 4 mana and a card to copy a 3 gold item?
Let's go. Copy.
Sure. There's a couple ways of looking at it. Like, especially with items, it's blue particularly sometimes having trouble killing creeps, especially early on.
Yep.
A cloak could be really good, but I think any Stonehall item, which I think red and black can easily generate really quick, could be really, really powerful.
Okay, so Bruno did make a tweet about Stonehall items in particular because this card says copy the base of it. So if a Stonehall Pike has gone like, I don't know, +8 attack.
Yeah, you cannot.
You don't copy the 8 attack.
Yeah, you just copy the +2 attack
at the
and
beginning.
then so.
Still think it's pretty good though.
It's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
It is.
Do
one
we
of
need to
the
talk more
memeiest
about
cards,
this?
I think. This is a
All
good
right,
card.
just next.
Next card. Ooh, now this is one of my favorites. This is a rare. Corrosive Mist. Kill all equipped items.
It's anti-Horn of the Alpha.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of items this week, or cards related to items.
Yes. This is the mass disenchant from Magic.
Okay.
You're just getting rid of all this crap.
So Kenshin, you have never played this card.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
I don't even know what it does.
Great.
I don't even like.
Conrad, have you played with this card before?
Oh, definitely. Especially after everybody started doing all those black-blue decks.
Okay.
This is like a must-have, I think, against that black-blue archetype.
And now when I play constructed green decks, I always put a copy of this card, one copy, because I just want to have a good out to like bad situations. And to me, it's never bad. So the best, let me tell you my best feeling of Corrosive Mist, right?
They put a blink dagger down.
No, it's even better.
Okay.
So
They put down Horn of Alpha.
So they had a cloak on something. I was hitting it. They had 4 health left, right? And as you know, cloak also give a hero +4 health.
Correct.
So when you Corrosive Mist, you kill the cloak.
Yeah, he dead.
You also kill the hero because suddenly has 0 health.
Yes.
So Corrosive Mist, people think like, oh, you could kill items and kill heroes too at the right circumstances. So it's good stuff.
What feels good is them dropping that Horn of the Alpha.
And then you kill
summon,
it too.
And then you just,
Boom.
oh, that feels good.
Yeah.
That feels great.
Yeah.
My 5 mana, your 25 gold's gone. Oh, yeah, that's the feeling.
It hits both sides of the field too, and I think a lot of players will be like, well, what about my items? Well, that's why you put it in like blue-green decks.
No items.
They don't make gold. They're not good at doing that. And you could use this really as a good defensive card. Kind of like how N1 for me could be a good defensive card too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone asked, who are the best players in the closed beta currently? Okay, that's a good question. Who has revealed that they're in the closed beta and we can rank?
I
So,
think the 3 people
obviously,
here.
The 3 people here. The casters at PAX.
Yep.
Bruno. Who else? revealed?
Brandon, who's a Valve developer.
Yes. Who else said that they're in the beta? Can people? Someone said Life Coach, Sifka, Swim.
Savage, because he got a card
Yes,
reveal.
he got a card reveal.
Yeah.
So, who's better, Sifka or Life Coach?
Sifka for me.
Sifka for me.
I don't know. I don't play.
This is
I don't know.
not based on anything. Just
They're
gut
just
feeling.
guessing.
Yeah.
All right. That's chat asked a question. A lot of people in the chat saying Sifka too.
Yeah.
And
then right after that, I would rank me at number 2.
really?
Just straight up.
Okay. Lumi is throwing the gauntlet down.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest. I don't know if I believe that shit, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Fucking 1 second.
I don't know if I don't necessarily think I agree with that.
Conrad,
Whoa,
you.
whoa.
Conrad,
There's
who's
no woes. No
how's
woes
your
the
required.
ranking, Conrad?
Conrad,
Ranking
what
now.
are your ranking?
Yeah.
Out of like the people that were mentioned,
Yeah.
I think
So
it'd probably
Sifka's the
be-
blue. Just unanimously we agree.
Yeah, we agree on Sifka.
Okay.
I think Life Coach. Yeah, before you, Lumi. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's some fighting words right there, dude.
I don't think that's like an edgy comment even. Like,
That is super edgy, dude.
I mean, edgy to you, but like.
Yeah, Life
I don't
Coach is
think it's
good,
like-
man. Do you have
Yeah,
a
it's
beard,
like-
Lumi?
You know
You
what
can't
Life
even-
Coach
you
is
can't
good
even
at?
row.
Taking a lot of time
Oh,
during his turns.
Hey,
Yo,
if
Life.
if the time wasn't supposed to be there, it wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? Just let him do his thing, man.
Dude, we just got metaphysical over here.
Can look. Do you guys believe that they're these guys that I think Sifka he's MTG, right?
Yeah.
And Life Coach is Hearthstone, but a lot of other stuff, right?
Yes.
He played like Gwent
Sifka also in Hearthstone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conrad, yourself, what is your history in card games? Because you played in a few of the
Yeah,
card games
nothing,
before. Nothing?
actually. I've like very casually played Hearthstone for a very, very short amount of time. Like I don't even think the first expansion came out when I actually quit Hearthstone.
Did you play
And
any
then-
other card games?
I know how to play Magic. I draft with my friends occasionally back home and sometimes at the office, but not really. I have to ask a lot about what happened, like Flash or some of these other moves. So I'd say my card game knowledge is like very little.
Someone just said Conrad is medium at MTG, and that's Frank Fields talking about probably played Magic with you at some point. He said you're medium. What was your limited rating?
I never played like anything. So nothing. I know some good Magic players.
I think if you put Conrad as a medium, that's a pretty high praise.
Yeah.
I don't think
Isn't Frank
I'm
Fields
medium.
good at Magic?
He is.
That's what I thought, at least. He tweets about it a lot. If he's bad at Magic, he tweets a lot for someone that's bad at Magic the Gathering.
No, I think he makes day 2 pretty often, which I think is difficult. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That seems difficult.
What is?
Making state? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like making second day at a Grand Prix
He
or
said
something
he's
like that.
medium plus. Okay, well. Conrad, have you played any of these quote-unquote pro or semi-pro Hearthstone players in the beta? Have you played any?
Mm-hmm.
Have you won any?
A lot.
Did they get salty?
I don't want to. They could have gotten salty. I think some have been salty and some have not. And that goes
Can
for
you,
Dota
without
players,
naming names, can you name some salt? Because that's what the people are here for. They want to hear the salt.
If you want to hear the salt, I mean, Seraction Slacks, #1 salt lord.
Okay, but we're not talking about Slacks here. We're talking about potential salt from pro card game players that come into Artifact. They think they're hot shit, but they're not hot shit.
I mean, I think it's one of those things where you initially come into a card game, you expect that your experience is going to carry you a lot, but I think Artifact is just very different.
Yes. So no flame, really.
No, and that's the thing. And that's the thing is it's very natural to become frustrated when you feel like you have all this experience and then suddenly that's kind of taken away from you. And so that's what I feel like I've noticed mostly in the Artifact beta.
You know what I noticed? A lot of Hearthstone players quitting pretty early into the game.
Ooh.
That's what I noticed. Dota mentality.
I truly believe
Never give up.
The Dota mentality, the fact that you can't quit in Dota, right? It's very different, and I think it's very easy in Hearthstone to try and play for what I would call efficiency, try and maximize the amount of games that you're playing and build up that ladder. And then I've seen them, quit on.
Oh, my opening hero died. Let's quit. Oh boy.
I've literally seen that. It's very strange to me, but I think that's one of the cool parts about Artifacts. I never feel like I'm out of the game.
That's like playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. The first stock, you start comboing them, and they immediately pause and exit out.
I've seen people do that too. So I don't know.
I think that's you don't want to play with that guy, right? Come on.
It's true.
Stay in. You don't know if you're winning or losing. This is how shit happens.
I play with somebody on Artifact that when they're about to quit out because the game is unwinnable, they always ask me, it's like, "Oh, do you mind if I quit out? Because I don't think I can win this game."
Mm-hmm.
That's respectable.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
How do you guys? What are your opinions on when you have the win token, maximizing the damage? Well, how do you guys feel about that? Because that is a controversial thing.
I never BM.
Okay.
When I get the kill,
is that BM? Do you
I
consider
never
that
BM.
BM?
I never BM.
I let them. I just keep hitting the thing and let them go as much to see how much damage they could get out.
Sure.
I think that's fine. I do that when I'm losing. I just hit the thing. Unless it's Slacks, then I quit because he gets mad. But I don't let him hit the tower if it's Slacks. But
I think for me it's a mixture. If I know the person, I might just hey, reveal some of my cards, show them kind of what I was up to and how I was thinking about the game. If it's the other way around, I'm usually trying to finish it off as quick as possible just to make sure I'm minimizing the amount of BM.
I lost a game once due to that.
oh, why?
So I had the blue button, right? So I was like, okay, let me play more creeps. Let me play more Disciple of Nevermore and play more stuff to maximize damage. But by playing a Disciple of Nevermore, it gave one of my heroes minus armor. So they're like, oh, let me just kill your hero now. I lost lethal because of that. So
Worth 100%
now
worth.
when I have the blue coin, I'm just hitting the blue coin for the win.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
no more BM.
Yeah. All right, I tangented us. What's the next topic? Sorry.
Well, we have more, not more, but we have a couple of games from PAX that we could talk about.
One more card.
Oh, we have one more card.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 more cards, I think.
We have 2 more cards. Shit, I don't even know what's going on.
What is he doing here?
All right.
What is Rubik doing?
He's falling.
He's dying.
No, this
He's
is
dying.
this is a meeting with HR.
Okay. True.
Right, Conrad?
I mean, if your other coworker is probably trying to kill you, I feel like
Kill you? He's just trying to top a field, dude.
I mean, I'm looking at Silencer, and he's messing up Rubik pretty bad here.
He is, but Rubik's trying to, in Dota, cop a field. You know,
That's
they deliberately drew this.
well,
Yes,
I mean, yes, they deliberately drew it.
they drew it. They know what it looks like. Seriously, he's dying and he has one out left, and it's this out, and the sign's just like, why? You know.
I just want to say, if you guys feel like we're focusing too much on the art, let me just tell you, that's the only good thing about this card. So we should just keep focusing about the art. There's nothing else good about this card.
You know?
Oh man.
You can't cast stuff. You have one less mana when you're writhing on the ground.
True.
That's basically what it's telling.
Or
you.
maybe Silencer now has one less mana now that he's been violated.
You know, this is.
It could be either way.
We don't like this card. Not a fan.
I think this card is pretty bad.
And the correct word is garbage.
If you had to use it, I guess it slows the enemy down a little bit, but like.
What if it costs 3?
It's amazing.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the difference?
Actually, I do think that's the difference. If you can play this on turn 1.
Yeah, exactly. This
that
turn
matters
1
a
is
lot.
like amazing.
By the way, you start with 3 mana on turn 1. That's why.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it becomes like a much better card.
It makes sense because it's it's Silencer, so he's not letting you cast anything.
Yeah. Haha.
It's internal logic makes sense, guys.
What if this is a cross lane card?
It says gold, right? Is that gold on the bottom?
Crossline card makes it better too.
Does that mean it's a
I
common?
think this is a common.
Okay.
I think.
Better be. Card fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
Ken, what if this is a cross lane card? Would you play it? If you cast it from first lane to second to take away mana.
Yeah,
I think that would make it
would
really good
better.
too.
Yep.
You know, reaching to touch the opponent's tower.
Very far away.
Next card.
I think that's it.
You said 2 more, Conrad.
Conrad,
where's
are
the
we
card?
missing a
Are
card?
you revealing something right now? Conrad
I'm
has a
not.
special announcement. What card are you revealing, Conrad? Hit us with it.
Did we talk about Champion of the Ancient?
Oh shit!
What card is that?
I forgot to put that one up.
Oh my.
Production will find
Oh,
Champion Ancient. This is
It's I'll talk about
no.
it.
Our production will put it on the screen.
I know, I believe it.
Yeah.
Lumi.
Play Artifact Quitter.
I did ask for a run of show before this started.
Yes.
I'll run a
and
show for a podcast, Conrad.
there was a run of show.
We don't do stuff like
Topics.
Twitch does. I'm sorry.
Okay,
your
excuse me.
guys' shit's way well
Excuse me.
planned.
I did make a run of show. I just
I
forgot
believe
a
it.
card.
Okay.
Also wasn't shared to me.
I don't want to share internal document with a outside
Okay.
spy. You know.
Yeah.
Who knows who
Spy.
you're working on for these days? So
Seriously.
I mean, I work.
Well,
I
we're
still
just
have the same
stalling
job.
for production at this moment.
No, that's fine.
Do you guys agree with this card reveal strategy? I like it.
I think
love
it's
it.
great.
One by one.
Actually, can we talk about Valve's strategy? I feel like Valve's Artifact Twitter is handled very differently from how they handle the Dota Twitter, and I personally like the Artifact Twitter more.
I mean, I think
They
we've
talk
seen every
about-
game.
All right.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna be rude to my production team here. Can we get the actual card up? So go to Twitter/play Artifact, and then they will have it there. That's the card. Trust me. Yeah, it looks like trash. That one.
So Lumi didn't prepare properly.
Yes, and now I'm
Now
taking it out
he's
on people.
flaming
Yeah.
not only our production but Artifact Buff, which by the way, love that site.
Artifact Buff is good,
Good site.
but when you have the proper version, I want to see the proper version.
All right.
Sorry.
They do not want to see this hokey, patched up together version. Lumi wants the real goods.
Yes. If
He wants
there's
the
somebody,
actual Horn of the Alpha, not the N1 for me version. He's just like, fuck that.
No knockoffs.
Yeah, I bought this with my hard-earned gold. I do not want the copy.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I think for me, I also like the different strategy that they've taken with it, but I think Artifact is more. I think that's actually the way you want it to go. Is that the type of game that Artifact is a game where you need to be more social. You need to talk to people more.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
someone asked, do the colors in Artifact function similarly to the corresponding colors in Magic?
Yes.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Yep.
They're pretty similar.
Every color has its own identity. So, for example, blue draws a lot of cards.
Yeah, they just removed white.
White. I do think that a fifth color will make things a bit too much.
Purple.
Purple, yeah. I think a fourth color is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did ask Valve why did they chose. Well, originally they thought about the three colors, right? Because it's blue for intelligence, red for strength, and then green for agility. and then they decided they want a new color, so they went with black.
So we got a new feature.
So I asked, why'd you choose black? There's a lot of other colors out there. And they actually said they logically like went through the color wheel and chose like, ooh, how white. It's like, oh, well, black just sounds cooler than white. Orange, you know, not a color. Brown. It's like they just settle on black because they just like black more.
There's also a lot of heroes in Dota that feature the color black heavily.
Does it?
Yes. Phantom Assassin, one of them.
Okay.
There's a lot more I can think of.
I'm pretty sure you could draw Phantom Assassin with blue if you want.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's like one of those things where you don't. Obviously, I don't think Phantom Assassin's a blue card though.
You could make her a blue card.
Let's throw the card up again. Let's talk about this card.
Sorry, we tangent.
Kevin is complaining to us right now.
Champion of the Ancients. So I saw a lot of people reacting to this card and saying that, hey, it's really good against a gold Y deck. You know, a deck that makes a lot of creeps. And yes, that is true, because you could have a really big Champion of the Ancient when they have like 20 units. And you could eventually cleave all those 20 units down. You know what the problem is? You're dead, because they have 20 units. So I think Champion of Ancient is actually pretty good like against a medium-sized board. You want this guy to be like, I don't know, like a 6-12 or something, or 6-10.
6-10
with 4 cleave. Like that's the manageable size of board that the cleave eventually will overtake. And this guy could actually get to a big enough to actually handle heroes.
Yep.
But when you are up, like, who cares if this guy is like at 20-24?
Well, you're gonna kill the tower. He kills the tower faster when he's.
Well, no, because
Really
they will kill you first.
Yeah, but then eventually you kill their tower.
No, because a random creep just spawns in front of Champion Ancient to block it. So I don't know. That's just my read on it. Conrad, what do you think?
Look at this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I look at this card and for 7 mana, it just doesn't feel super great. And yes, you look at these wide decks, and I think it gets really buffed because of it. But you're right. If you have 20 different creeps hitting you, yeah, it's a really powerful Champion of the Ancient. But if you die that turn, you just lose the game, right?
Someone asked if you play another champion in the same lane, will the first get modified again because it says Champion of Ancient? I think it's only the one that gets played.
It just refers to the individual card.
It's a good question,
yeah.
actually.
I believe
Pretty
it. Yeah,
smart.
only refers to a single one.
But look, that card art, man. That guy, what an absolute unit.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's huge. Look at him.
Yeah.
Shirtless. Just messing up creeps.
I mean, I
Creep
assume that's a
standing
mega
behind him.
creep, right?
Huh?
That's like a mega creep, right?
Yeah. They didn't want to call it mega creep.
Right,
So-
right. It just reminds me. It just feels like
It
a
looks
mega
like a mega creep.
Yeah.
Gotta-
It's cool. I love it. I love this art.
It'd be cool if it cost 2 and you could only play it after killing a tower. What an ability. I just thought of I did. Pay me to
Wow.
design cards. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
You may only play this after killing a tower.
Just want to point out that this is the first screen card that we've seen with the word cleave on it. Is that true?
Please don't make me try and recall what I can say and what I
Conrad?
can't, because I just.
I'm trying to think.
Oh my god.
Because all the red cards red or cleave has been a red mechanic we've seen, right?
I was about to say, I think I've only seen cleave in red.
Clear the deck and grand melee from the PAX decks.
Yes.
So the fact that this is on a green card now makes me think that there is cleave in other colors other than red.
People
Just putting
keep
that out there.
saying Magnus Empower.
That's true.
Have we seen that card?
The chat is all spamming it.
Yes.
Therefore, I'm
I
gonna go ahead
have
and
not
say
seen that card in PAX decks.
People are saying it in the chat.
Nor hero
It
reveals.
was.
So what?
it
I
was
don't know
in the
what
PAX.
card you
It
guys
was-
Those
are talking
cards are
about.
not real to me.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about, guys?
Yeah.
Magnus was at PAX.
Magnus was at PAX. Yes, it was.
Fucking Lumi, you made me just pretend to not know something.
All right. That's all we do out
wrong
here.
with you?
That's all we do out here. Just
Oh
pretending
my
that we don't know
God.
shit, you know?
Dude, the last time the previous podcast, we had to delete some shit.
Yeah. We
So
really?
I'm on
Oh, boy.
edge. I'm on edge.
I
I'm like,
we were
my
just
hands.
afraid,
I'm just like.
we're just afraid what we can say.
Magnus
against
Empower. Was that revealed?
Magnus Empower was there? Was it in the armor cleave deck? Is that why he's cleaving there?
I don't know, man. Oh, God. This PAX was
Did
so
we just
far
get
away.
baited by chat?
Did we get baited by chat?
I don't know.
No, it was there. I 100% remember
Okay.
this.
See, I should know because I
But I
played those
don't-
decks for 4 days straight, but I apparently
We don't
I just
remember, dude.
I,
It was
I
a
don't
while
remember.
ago.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing next? We got like 20, 30 minutes.
We're gonna watch a game that I believe is either played by one of you.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe this is
All right. What is this? Okay.
Dude, we got baited. Magnus is not even in the deck. This is the Armor Cleave deck. Dude, we got baited so hard.
We got baited. Fuck. The chat was spamming it though.
But was it a PAX?
I don't even remember. I don't
I'm
think
gonna look
so.
it up now. I'm gonna look it up now. By the way, Conrad, can you see the feed?
People are saying it's on Reddit.
I can see the feed now. Yeah.
It's on Reddit. What does that even mean?
I don't know. A lot of people were spamming it.
Yes, but Reddit is not the
Conrad,
source.
you dumbass.
Yes.
Oh, I'm the dumbass now.
You're the one that said guaranteed it was there.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't there. That's why I was like, are you sure?
Oh my god.
We got debated so hard. All right, who's playing this?
Conrad.
Do you guys remember?
I don't know.
This might be me and this might be Conrad. It depends on if the person wins or loses. If it wins, it's probably me. Just putting that out there.
I agree with that, yeah. So this is a blue-black deck who doesn't have Magnus.
This blue-black deck sucks.
Yes.
So it's hard to play.
Ooh,
Sorla getting blocked
making
already.
Excuses. You don't know who's going to lose or win
I don't
yet.
know,
So you're
dude.
just,
I believe. I believe this is me. I think this is me.
Okay.
This makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
the Magnus card was shown at PAX. I'm not crazy. It wasn't in the decks, but it was shown there.
Okay, fine, but it's not in the deck.
Dude, this sucks. You do not want your Sorla taking 4. This is incredibly bad.
You don't want your Sora to be taking anything.
Yes.
You just want to hit face.
This person, okay, and the Jamoy, thankfully avoiding the axe.
Yep.
Thank the Lord. I might strafing run here. Kill that one creep.
Seems questionable. But okay, you can do that.
So it really looks like it sucks. Your CM just dies, you know. Life's hard. Where do you put the Zeus?
Where
Put
do I
him
put
left.
the Zeus?
Put
This
him
is
left.
tough.
Oh, insta mid. Insta mid.
Okay.
Not even considering left, because there's Zeus does piercing damage, and that Bronze Legionnaire is just ripe for the pick. Double strafing run, like,
Yeah.
oof. Double strafing run kills that entire board.
I think I would have done that too. Double strafing run for creeps seems like it's a heavy waste, but I don't know. I think it's fine.
He just goes mid. Just whatever, dude.
It's questionable.
I mean, you're looking at this as an aggro deck, right? And you look at the left lane, it's kind of, it doesn't look great, you know? And I think...
And this 4 attack into the Zeus. The Zeus is dying. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to be placed in the middle.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but
Sorla
I
dying
don't
to
think
the...
there's a lot of great options here.
Sorla dying to the Lycan arrow feels bad, man.
Not if you could play Ugolati Vando.
Play that Vandal in the center, dude. You want that? Oh, okay. All right. That's a steep price to pay, though. You're just losing a card. But that means Sorla gets to hit the tower again. So
I would trade Sorla's life for 12 damage.
this deck actually surprisingly strong against 30 health towers. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
So when you were playing on stage, this deck was actually pretty good. When you're playing 40 versus 40, this deck kind of sucks. So
it's okay.
See, I don't know if I would play the Agloti. I'd probably play Better Late Than Never in the mid, and then Strafing Run as well.
I think that's a smart choice.
So
That's
let's
what I
see
would've done.
if Conrad, if it's Better Late Than Never and a strafing run, then it's Conrad.
Oh,
Oh,
it's Ken Chen.
it's Ken Chen.
I mean,
I don't know. Here's the thing: is I feel like I change my mind all the time because like now I'm taking 6 damage from this
Exactly.
what do you call it? The Pugna Ward, Nether Ward, and so it really makes me rethink some of the strategies sometimes when
This
I'm
guy's
at.
getting 12 to the face. Sorla doing work.
I think if you're the other player, if you're Lycan, and you had Alpha Wolf, would you play it? Oh, this is even better.
Ooh.
This is straight up the best.
This sucks.
Yeah, you block, you kill the hero,
Fuck.
you make the Lycan tankier.
Life's rough right now. Oh my god.
And that's why you play
No.
Better Late Than Never, so you can strafing run that creep.
No.
You know?
Why would you do that? Okay. Summoning a creep into that lane.
Yeah, I think this is my game.
Are you sure?
I'm not, but it feels familiar.
You would have strafing run though. You said you would have Better Late Than
I'm
Never
looking back
strafing
on
run.
it, right? I think it's one of those things, different days, right? So
Well, the Nether Ward being played also really changed your mind.
Sorla
Yeah.
played bad, dude. Sorla feels bad right now.
By the way, I think this is the worst matchup for your deck because
No, red blue is the worst matchup for this. deck.
this is definitely the second worst then because they just keep spamming creeps.
I was about to say I think Armor Cleaved, especially if they have certain draws.
Yeah.
If this is the one I'm thinking of, yes, this is the one I lost.
Get
And
that
you must-
CM left.
Yes. This is my game.
No.
I distinctly remember because I know it's about to happen.
Did you just give away that you lost, bro?
Well, we don't know if he won or lost, so
I don't remember if I won or lost, but I just got a good feeling that this went pretty poorly.
I actually think this is my game.
Oh my god!
I remember this game. I remember winning.
Nobody knows.
I remember winning. I do 80 to the left tower. I remember this.
Really?
Yeah. Exactly 80.
I do think putting both your heroes on the left is the right choice, because honestly, that's really the only lane you can test.
I agree. That's why I did it.
You so
maybe
smart.
this isn't mine now that you're thinking about it. I don't know. It's so hard to remember these games.
Look, this is my game. This is my game. I kill the left tower, and then I do 80 to it. I'll tell you that right now. I'm calling it.
Do you double strafing run here?
Yeah. Easiest double strafing run of my life.
Oh,
And then you assault ladders.
You should probably do.
That's what I would do.
I would actually dimension portal, I think. Well, maybe not.
You could still double strafing run, by the way.
I know, because of the CM, dude. This is the but the strafing run doesn't kill the Bronze Legionnaire.
It does not.
It will not. Yeah.
That's why Bronze Legionnaire is like.
No, you double strafing run this lane, dude.
Okay, whoever this player is already looking ahead.
Yes.
So
seems like me. I'm very smart like that.
I don't know if Kenshin has ever looked ahead. You know, the thing I learned about Kenshin is that he has double of everything. 2 keyboards, 2 mice.
Yeah.
That is really looking ahead.
That's somebody who's looking ahead. I was
Yeah.
going to say the opposite of what you just said.
That's very looking ahead.
That
dude.
is very
if you have
looking
2
ahead.
mice, you don't have even a day of like. You never have a day of no mice. Like,
True.
what if your mouse breaks? You gotta wait for 2 days at Amazon Prime to deliver that shit. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Are you like those sneakerheads that do? They switch their shoes out every day to keep them.
I have 2
more?
of everything. I'm like NASA. I double up. We send 2 shuttles to the asteroid to drill so that Bruce Willis definitely saves the Earth. You know.
All right. Do you portal here or do you portal the next lane?
Portal here, dude.
Portal
That's
here.
10 damage.
Ooh, that's scary, man.
He put it on the same lane. This guy sucks.
That is that's bad. Don't do it, Kenshin.
Now we don't know who's who.
Yeah.
This is me, dude.
You want to portal first because the card that you're scared of seeing the most is the wolf. And if the wolf comes down, strafing run could kill it. Because strafing run deals 2, and then Zeus static deals 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this started out so bad, and Connor was like, I think this is my game. I lost. This is my game, dude. We hit the town, we win. Easy game.
I'm happy to hear that. No, there's definitely a few games I think that I remember playing at PAX that were a little bit frustrating. It's always one of those things where you get the random deck, you play the best you can. Sometimes you just have bad draws, right?
This is the worst deck for you to realize you get, right? Because you don't get to choose the decks.
Can you imagine wanting to get a
Yeah.
Zeus and opening a Jamoy?
What are you talking about?
I just think, like, when people are going to be, we're making fun of Jamoy.
Yeah.
When people get Jamoy, he's actually not that bad.
He's not bad. at all.
Battlefield control is, like, pretty
It's
good.
fine.
It's really good.
When you get the
I like
Jamoy,
that card a lot.
you're going to feel bad because we're making fun of him. But his spell is actually quite good with the Zeus.
I think Jamoy is in like top 5 blue heroes.
Where
Top
would you
five.
put the Sorla? He's putting the Sorla mid.
That's
What's going on?
not where I would put it. Go left, full YOLO, get that 80. That's what I would do.
Yeah, especially
This
with the
person
assault
that
ladders
is
in
not
hand.
too late to change. Put him left, person. Oh, too late.
Ooh, now I really want to find out who this is. This is
Damn, dude, you don't need to flame somebody. Misplays happen all the time. Man.
this could be me.
This is
Who
not
knows?
a misplay, dude.
I don't
This
know.
is not a misplay.
This is not a misplay. Why not?
Huh? I kill the tower, and then Sorla gets over there and does 80, dude. I believe.
Okay, all right. So you go assault ladder, and then you go untested grunt here, right?
I absolutely agree.
Yeah, get that damage in.
Doing the math? No math. Okay.
I mean, I still think it's like the optimal move. No.
No, the other move that you could think about is playing the Vandal and then the 4-2, and then play the assault ladder the turn after.
I always want to get the 4-2 out though as soon as possible. I feel.
Crushing left. I told you. Kill left and then 80.
Okay.
80 in 1 turn. I believe.
So what you don't want to see here is like
This is perfect. We're killing Lycan. We like this.
damage immunity will prevent you from killing it because the deck has it.
Yeah.
If this is an insta TP out when he damage immunes his Lycan, I'm pretty sure this is me because I TP out. I'm about that stuff.
You're
that
about
life.
putting a hero in and then TPing it out.
Yo,
I mean, I think in this situation, it's not the worst, right? You're looking at that left lane. It's already doing a lot of damage.
do 80 to that left lane, dude.
Yeah.
So
Prowler Vanguard.
okay. So
Wow.
do you play creeps just to block? Do you strafing run here? Like what's the?
You strafing run.
I think I strafing run.
You strafing run.
I like this more.
Keep the
You
Zeus
know,
Well,
alive.
wait,
play,
right?
well, play the heal. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to keep them alive.
They
as high
they
as
have
possible.
they have 4 more mana, so you want to see if they're gonna play more creep, so you could get more value out of your strafing run.
You guys think it's weird that the best improvement in the game is Steam? I feel like they're trying to tell us something.
You're saying Steam Cannon's the best improvement?
Yeah. It's not like BattleNet launcher cannon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes sense.
They got some like
Yeah.
internal marketing in this.
Oh, that's
Oof.
a big one.
Oh
That's,
my
that's
God.
that's a must block.
This is a okay. All right. What? Oh Jesus Christ!
Do you know what would be good here? Helm of the
TP out.
Dominator. It would be good
Yes.
here. But
I think this is one of those situations we mentioned that, like, especially after using all that gold, it's such value to you.
Okay, he blocks it. You like this block? You're spending a card to remove 12 damage to your tower.
yeah, it's a great
I think
block.
it's a must.
And
I think it's a
strafing
must
run,
block.
looks like.
Because he really changed the complexion of, like, if you could force them to commit more resource into this middle lane, you're doing great. Because
Yeah.
they're gonna take the tower eventually.
The way you the thinking is, they are like, oh shoot, he's fighting for mid too.
Yeah,
Commit some resources, and then you bam hit him with the left lane, 80 damage.
exactly.
Well, the nice part about looking at your hand right now is
Bam!
that Steam Cannon's going to come out in the first lane, as well as you'll be able to play a Thunder God's Wrath in the second lane, or depending on how this exact turn goes, you'll be able to adjust that accordingly.
Conrad no longer thinks it's him.
I think the way somebody's playing their cards, it's not me. I wouldn't pull that Agloti there. I think like that.
Oh, you would have taken it?
I tend to not.
Conrad,
I've misplayed by pulling cards up before, so I
There's
just
a card
don't.
called Oglodi Vandal. Just call it the Vandal. Why are you naming it the crazy difficult thing to pronounce?
I mean, I just said what it said on the
We got
card.
me and Lumi here. Okay?
I don't think it was
We
the same
need-
thing to say.
Vandal. The Vandal. All right, let's call it that.
What I'm worried about is, yeah, this creep. Oh wow, it goes into
Ooh.
Silicon. Wow.
Well, so smart, planned.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh.
Ooh, double.
Looks like a
That's the
Thunder
easiest
God.
Thunder God of my life, right here.
Easiest Thunder God
Right
of
now?
my life.
Right now.
He thinking.
Oh, I mean, you lose priority almost for sure, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you could get dueled here. That's a problem. You cast
That's
it
like
on the
the first
first
thing I
lane,
think about.
you get dueled on the second
That's
lane.
fine too, because you used to have Steam Cannon.
Yeah.
I think the grazing shot with Thunder Gods is the play here.
Ooh, the TP out. Now that's a Ken Chen play I've ever seen.
The grazing shot with the Thunder Gods is the play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so as well, because you're able to actually poke and prod.
But you're going to be able to kill the Legion Commander.
Will you kill the Legion?
Yes.
She's got 2 armor right now.
Bruh.
Does she have 2 armor?
Yeah.
How do you figure that?
Because she has the Prowler next to her. Look at it. You see it right there.
All right. I can't see it.
We're killing
Yeah.
the Pugna.
Because you want to get him down to less than floor.
That's
So,
a wrong move. That's a wrong logic, because if Zeus casts Thunder God's Wrath, the static will kill it. So you don't need that grazing shot.
Yeah. I think it was one of those situations where you feel like you got to use your mana, I think.
You know what? You should grazing shot the creep that's killing your CM, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying.
That's even more optimal, yeah, I agree.
TP'd out the Necrolite. This is
'Cause, yeah, see,
what's
the
called
armor.
5D chess, okay? You
Okay.
TP out the Necrolite, you put him back in the same lane. Never expect it.
That is 5D chess. You're right.
That is that next level.
This is an interesting game state, because you want to cast Steam Cannon here as well. Let's say your Zeus gets dueled. The problem is they have Pugna down.
Did you guys see how fat that hand was? Whose hand is that?
Oh, Grand Melee wants to go for the kill. Yeah, this is perfect.
Okay. Feels good. This feels good right here.
This feels amazing.
Oh my god.
Zeus lives now? And you're hitting the tower for 12?
And your tower's not getting hit.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
The Sorla be dead.
That's fine.
Now here's the question: do you put this Keenfolk musket on?
Yes, I deal the 2.
Yeah.
And I
you
shoot
try and kill
the creep.
prowler,
I
right?
shoot the
You
O3.
shoot the creep.
I shoot the
Yeah,
O3.
yeah. Sorry, that creep. Yeah. I agree. I think you.
Yeah, I mean,
know,
you do
especially
another.
with
You
aggro
do
deck,
another 2 to the
you
tower.
really-
That's good.
Yeah, especially when you aggro, you really want to maximize all the damage to the tower as much as possible.
Someone in the chat asking if we know how to play. This is actually one of us playing right now, dude.
Yes. But to answer
We
your
don't
question,
know who it is.
to answer your question, no, we don't really know how to play.
Yeah,
This
we
is
suck.
a tough game. Honestly, pretty sure we look back at this VOD like 4 months from now and be like,
What the fuck is this
yeah,
person
what?
doing?
Yeah, like
yeah.
it's you get so much better at this game so fast, but you never get really good.
Sorla's dead.
Oh, but now I saw you YTP out the Necro, so now you have the black hero to cast Steam Cannon here. Ken Chen always thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Ken is like, yeah,
Drawing
sure.
a card. I don't even know if this
Sure.
is me. So I have no idea, actually.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Jimoy gonna draw a card. Oh, what's he doing here? What is this? Oh, he wants to put damage on the tower. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like PAX 21 player is casting more cards for no reason. That creep could have went to a different lane, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, another gun. Gun is so good.
Do you like the gun more than the Stonehull Pike?
I think for this deck, yes. For this black-blue deck, because you have so many other cards that could deal 2 damage, like Strafing Run, like Raising Shot. So getting that 2 extra damage is good.
I already know what's gonna happen here.
Okay?
The Necro's gonna go mid,
Yes.
and then all 3 heroes are gonna go left and 80 to the tower.
Okay.
so you're going to
Makes
bait
sense.
him into thinking that
Yeah.
you're going to push for damage.
You're gonna
here.
bait into
13 or
thinking that
whatever.
you're gonna try and kill mid
Yeah.
with 3 heroes, and you're just gonna YOLO 80 the tower left.
Sure.
That's
the
awesome.
play. I think. I actually.
You don't know. You don't know what's going on.
I don't know, dude.
By the way, new card was just announced on
Oh.
the Play Artifact.
Well, I'm sure production could get that up, and we'll talk about it after the game.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure you guys are aware.
News coming out live during
Yeah.
our podcast. Wow. This means that it's not pre-recorded, guys.
Shoes on head or pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded.
This is a frostbite for me.
Don't you just play Steam Cannon?
Yeah, you
here?
just play Steam Cannon.
Well, you could Frostbite and then play Steam Cannon, so that's...
Yeah.
That's way too efficient. Just Steam Cannon.
But even though you could do that, I'd rather
Just throw it out
save
there.
both Raising Shot and Battlefield Control.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the
I don't
full
like this
heal.
move either.
The full heal
Healing
on the Zeus.
Yeah.
The Z-Man.
The wait and see. I like the wait and see the most, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of the most interesting part about items I feel in Artifact right now is that we're finding a lot. They're utilized to actually just give priority away to have force the opponent to play something during this time.
Yeah, you pass without passing, essentially.
Yep.
That's like in Dodo where you get the coin flip and you're just like, we defer. and then they're like, we defer. You know?
We defer your deferral.
Yeah.
I actually, during the last Dota Summit, there was a huge 10-minute argument between Blaze and, like,
Yes.
2 of the captains.
Yes, I know.
That's
what I'm
what we're
referencing.
referencing.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I don't know if
referencing
this is
that.
a public story or not, that's why.
Well, I don't think so.
I know of it, but yeah, I don't know if it's public now that you say that.
Okay. This person seems kind of not sure what they're doing, so I think it's me.
I mean, you're doing a good job passing without passing, so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a Ken
okay.
Chen move. That's just...
I wasn't sure about that one.
Yeah.
What? You shoot it.
You shot it for 1, dude.
And you
I would
Steam
have
Cannon
actually
and kill
rather
it.
shot.
Gonna dump all
Okay.
that resource? Okay,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
I see.
I don't hate this.
But you didn't have to shoot it, though.
Of course
You
have
had
to
enough
shoot
damage without shooting it.
You gotta shoot it.
You're overkilling it by 1 right now.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's
If I didn't
Five?
shoot it, it'd be fine.
It's
What?
It would
no,
be alive if I
it
didn't shoot it.
would have
You
killed.
shot it for 1 damage.
Bro, it's all next level to try and make this guy think I'm bad.
Okay.
Well, the guy doesn't have to think you're bad. You see that you're bad. Ooh, but he TP's out. You think he's gonna put everyone middle?
He's gonna put one middle. I'm gonna put everything left.
Yeah,
and he is about to get big debated.
Okay.
I feel like that's what's about to happen because that's what I would do if I was playing.
All right.
I'm still not sure if I'm playing.
So we will really find out with this last deployment phase.
Look,
Conrad, what would you
11 health on this tower.
I try to do the math.
Try to do the math. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, think I would go for a 2-1 split.
Look, I'm 100% put everything left and pray I get Disciple. That's literally what I would do.
But you could win the game from the mid lane.
But that's not as fun.
All right. I mean,
because you look at Sorla, she's going to do 14.
I just straight up bought the attack item too.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, this is Conrad playing. Are you sure? I mean, you would do this too. I don't know.
I guess it's Conrad.
No, I think it might have been. Oh, I just lost. I lost footage.
So the next vid continues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
We're back.
I'm literally in the dark. Oh.
That's not the next vid.
Wait, what happened?
It's a part 1 and then a part 2.
I'm so excited to find out.
I know. It's just like
what?
That was definitely a hype way to
ridiculous. That was a ridiculous time to cut it off.
This is like
Lumi.
End of. Yeah, sure.
Some drama.
That's like the end of Boruto episode 1. There's a cliffhanger, you know?
Are you sure you gave him the right? Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Is this it? Yeah. Oh Oh no. I would have put them all left and just killed the tower.
I think you would put a left and then lose the game. But you now might lose the game here anyways.
I think this is I think this is Conrad. I would have YOLO'd left 100%.
Yeah, I don't think I would have YOLO'd left. Maybe this just keeps going.
Okay, you don't draw a disciple, so you would have lost. But but look, okay, if I win mid, then what?
I mean, yeah, frostbite now. You're fine. Okay, so you have to use the steam cannon right now, or you lose it to Pugna. I mean, if both players is on top of their shit, which
correct
doesn't always happen.
You know, nobody's on top of their shit.
Does he know Pugna's ability exists? Does
so
the
I
person
think
on the bottom know that Pugna's abilities exist?
There's two interesting choices here. You either use the steam cannon or you have to frostbite the LC, right? Because right now you're very scared of Berserker Call. If LC has Berserker Call, it kills a majority of your heroes. And Pugna has Berserker Call, it kills a majority of your heroes. You're just kind of
okay. That's weird.
Yes.
That's really bad.
Very questionable. I don't know if it's right or wrong. But now does Pugna know that he could kill the thing?
Pugna's got to know, dude.
Are you sure? Because if they knew, they would be killing.
Oh, maybe this is me, because I think I forgot about.
He didn't use his ability.
And then he just killed himself.
God, and he killed himself. What are we watching?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's...
Literally, I disagree with every single play that's been made so far.
Like, scientists are baffled right now with this.
Oh, this is me.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is definitely me. I remember this game.
Don't tell us what happens. I'm curious.
Okay.
Why didn't you steam cannon?
Why didn't you steam cannon or
not my best work?
Or frostbite? One of the Oh no!
I think I remember wanting to keep the steam cannon, which I think I just forgot about Berserker's Call. But I think the reason
you forgot about Pugna ability.
Well, no. Conrad was playing 4D chess. He knew that his opponent would also forget about Pugna.
All right.
No, I honestly think it's just a comedy of errors. I think across the board.
Okay.
I don't think it was bad play if that's the word you want to look for.
Okay. Well, right now there's onboard lethal.
You see that imp? Can we zoom in on that imp? How confused they are right now. Oh look, he's eating popcorn.
Yeah, the duel.
He's eating popcorn on the lot. Well, he just ate the entire thing.
Yep.
Okay, so no more onboard lethal. Yeah, this game's kind of... I don't know who wins now. It's kind of rough.
I remember this. This is fun.
What's happening? Who's winning? What the... Oh, my God.
Do you steam cannon to 2-4? Or Or do you go for the LC?
No, you want the LC. Because if you kill that, then no more cleave, right?
All the damage.
This is bad too. Then it doesn't.
Well, you're pushing for 7 if you kill the creep.
Oh my god.
And they're at 4.
Someone is not doing the math.
Well, you have short sword too, and you're pushing for 2 more.
Yes, but that doesn't. I mean,
that looks fine. Problem is, you're at 20, and you have 3 spells in hand, and you have a Pugna War down.
CM is only taking 4 damage because LC is frostbited.
Yes.
I feel like they should have the visual effect still on. That would be kind of cool instead of the little indicator.
The disarm symbol?
Yeah. Well, just like, you know how the frostbite makes the card look different?
Right.
They could do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Take 3 to deal 2. Since it feels bad.
Are you going to kill yourself, Conrad?
Is this how this game ends?
Is this you just literally going to
Just
shoot?
let it roll,
down
guys.
until
Just
you
let
kill
it
yourself?
roll.
I mean, we actually can't stop this. This is like a freight train just going into a wall. We don't know.
By the way, I would have used the musket first. Then use a spell, but you know. That's neither here or there. Okay, are you going to kill the Legion?
I think so.
Are you going to block? Okay, killing the Legion, that's fine. Dude, it's taking a lot of damage.
Taking a lot of damage, bro.
That's the most hype. I was about to say this is the most hype part of the match. Because
Do you win?
We don't know.
I can't tell you.
We don't know.
I distinctly remember the match.
He's doing 9 now.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
this
he's
is
2
scary,
away.
dude.
Yeah.
What's happening? There is a beta key giveaway. It will happen at the end of the podcast.
There are 2 beta key giveaways.
2 beta keys we're giving away to people that are watching. The key is not to play right now. The key is to play when they do the actual beta for people.
You
from
could
TI and
play,
stuff.
the TI, the PAX. I don't know who wins this.
Yeah, I don't know who wins
It
this
could be
either.
either
This is
one.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, it's for people only watching. People are subscribing, dude.
For what?
I don't know.
Why are you subscribing?
Why
Should I not say that? Thank you for the subscription, bro.
you're subscribing. We are going to do a lot of content on this channel.
Yeah, we are.
By the way. So if you do want to subscribe, currently you can join our Discord.
Yes.
BTS is the link on Discord, discord.gg/BTS.
Yeah.
Come in and talk about Artifact. Lumi will answer all your questions.
I have been answering a lot of questions in the Artifact Discord in BTS.
We're going to have a lot of stuff.
By the way,
we got a lot of shit planned.
yes, we can't talk about any of it right now.
Yes.
But let's just say that there are going to be a ton of content. So I think the only thing that the PAX player could do on the other side is go for a draw.
Is this a draw after all this? It's like the Browns game, dude.
Do you?
My
Browns.
God.
Ken, do you like draws in Artifact, or you don't? You don't like that?
I do not like draws. I believe it should be whoever does the most damage on the last overall.
Okay.
I do not like that it just draws.
I think on a tournament running perspective, it's just you don't want to make them to play the game again, right? It's just too much time wasted.
Making sure that Jamoy doesn't die to a duel.
Okay, that's smart. Let's see. Berserker Call gives 13 damage to the tower. So Berserker Call technically could force a draw. But then
13 damage. He's at 14.
yeah, and he's got a bunch of items in hand, right? So I imagine one of those are creeps.
Oh. Still doing 4, though. Someone has Siege.
Is this where you do nothing, Conrad? Is that the right play? Doing nothing?
I think so. I think you're always supposed to just hold until you actually.
So why'd you just shoot the hero?
I mean, I don't think it's like I said, not my best game. I think.
Okay.
Here's Dimensional Portal. He's fine, dude. He's fine. There's no way he can lose this.
Yeah, I don't see how Conrad could lose this game.
Yeah, he's done. This guy's
I think
done.
as soon as he dropped the weather armor, I knew I won.
Yeah.
So my only worry here was.
You don't-
Triumph.
You don't actually lose to anything. There is no time of triumph.
He doesn't have another creep? Okay, yeah, GG.
This
I
is
thought he
the-
was going to block that grunt.
Well, maybe he's waiting. But then he can't wait because the steam cannon will kill whatever creep that you place. So,
I think that's what it is.
if that Pugna killed it 2 turns ago or something.
I don't know if the Pugna had his thing on.
He did. He definitely did. Book of the Dead, one of the cards I really learned to respect after playing PAX. Because when you're playing with 10 less life, you know, summoning skeletons to block for you is pretty good.
Okay, that card's dead.
Okay. Sure, this works too.
I'm feeling more confident now that there's only 3 mana left. Also,
There's literally no card in his deck that saves him here.
He could duel, kill your Pugna, and then because you use Dimensional Portal, you don't have a blocker, and then he just equips an item and trade.
Correct. That Dimensional Portal was actually
Game
potentially
losing.
gave him an out.
Because you could have just shot the 2/4, right?
Yes.
yeah.
If he duels now, he could win.
Well, not win, but draw.
Yes. Oh, God. Is he going to do it?
Ooh!
Is he going to duel here?
Oh, man. He showed you that he could have had the duel and then drawn, you know?
I don't think this guy knew that because he didn't even use the Pugna ability on a steam cannon.
That's fine.
So,
All right.
Conrad, congrats. Well deserved.
Was it well deserved?
No, it was not. But I think it's sometimes tough playing up there. I think things are a little bit different. You know,
Up there, you weren't on stage.
Well, not even up there, but even playing in an environment like that. I think playing on LAN is always different than playing in the comforts of your own home, as well as playing with decks that you might not be as familiar with.
Your confidence level is a little different than when we were in line.
I mean, I'm still pretty confident I could beat most people in that line.
I like Conrad's mentality about it.
Yeah.
I think he's right. All right, show us the card.
Show us the card. The new card.
Yeah, we don't have time to do another game.
We don't have it. Oh!
Gank!
Yo!
Just like our podcast got ganked by this card reveal.
Who did this card review, by the way? Do we know? Is it
The
just
Artifact Twitter.
The Artifact Twitter? All right.
Yo, this card's fucking sick.
It is. So let me tell you. One of the sub-themes of the color black, because people are asking like the color identity stuff, right?
Yeah.
They got a lot of cross-lane stuff. So we saw Pickoff in the Artifact
That's
PAX
Slark,
deck.
dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gank.
That's CM.
Is
Slarks
that-
don't gank, they just farm.
Dude, they gank, dude.
What?
Shadow
Have you
Blade-
played? Have
Do
you
you
played
play
Slark?
Slark?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You gotta wait until you get a Shadow Blade, bro.
Black also has Grazing Shot.
You don't do it on the second turn.
Black also has Steam Cannon, so it looks like Black with Gank now as well. Has cards that could do shit cross lane. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta farm up till you get items, and then you put it on the Slark, and then he ganks. You didn't gank before that.
So another rules question that people might have is they battle each other. When people battle each other, things like Retaliate work. Although I don't know how you're gonna get Retaliate on a black hero.
But it's I mean, if you're say facing against a Legion commander, you'll be hit by a retaliate.
right. But even if you have Retaliate, it will work.
This guy's creepily standing and staring at CM, dude.
I mean, that's a normal reaction to CM. So
This is like he's just staring from really far away. I don't like this. This makes me uncomfortable. Pull it off. Get it off the screen.
okay. What doesn't work with Gank is cleave. When you gank, you don't cleave. I don't know how you're gonna get cleave on a black hero, but
You could.
maybe
There's
Magnus.
items.
There are items that give cleave.
Are there?
Blade of
Blade of the Visual. I feel like I'm just
We
getting
just saw
baited.
that. We literally
I'm
just
just
saw
getting
that.
baited. Because Magnus apparently could give maybe cleave to
Someone
other heroes.
says Time of Triumph.
Oh yeah, true.
What? You're not remembering the cards? That
I don't remember what cards I could talk about and what cards I can't talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else do we got?
That's it.
The giveaway.
Oh, the giveaway. Shit.
The giveaway.
If you're in the chat right now, currently 1,136 viewers.
Yes.
2 of you or 2% of you will get a key.
2% of you. That's how math works.
Huh?
Oh, you have to type !raffle.
Type exclamation
Actually,
point
no meme.
raffle.
Is that a meme or not? Not a meme.
Okay, everyone's getting timed out. Right
Everybody's getting timed out.
Are
That's
everyone
why I
getting
asked
timed
it
out
was-
right now? Are we just trolling the chat?
now.
This
Stop
is for
spamming
you.
it.
Yeah, don't spam
You only
it.
need to do it once,
Don't
bro.
do once. This is for
No, I'm
you.
pretty sure they're
Oh
all
my
debating
god,
us.
everyone is timing out.
Everybody's just getting timed out because of the exclamation.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay, production is trying to figure out how to do this. I don't know if the exclamation point raffle thing actually mattered. I am not sure, so I'm worried.
I'm gonna go raffle right now too. Hold on.
You cannot win. You already have a key.
What about my friends?
We're not giving you. If you win, we're re-rolling. You're not getting it.
Look, those keys are on my table, so.
But don't give them away.
Dude, they're still spamming it, dude. Why do we say that?
I mean, it's just a meme at this point.
I feel bad now.
Did I win?
I think we'll just wait.
If I saw your name, I would hit the reroll button again, 100%.
I would re-roll if I saw Lumi.
Of course, we have to reroll if it's my name.
That's like when we played fantasy football and Kyle was the commissioner trying to decide draft pick order, and I told him that if he gets the first pick, he has to re-roll.
Wait, I guess really you would force him to reroll?
Yes, if you're the commissioner and you're the one that does the reroll, you literally cannot get first. It's just the appearance of impropriety is too great a risk.
I mean, if you just do it in front of somebody else, so you show that it's like not.
Still, you can't do it in front of everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you have to trust at least one other.
In
person,
2018, you definitely could do it in front of everyone if you wanted.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you could send a
They're all
recording
across different time zones. No, the recording you could have recorded as many as you can and then just show the one where you get first.
No, with somebody else.
Collusion, that guy. Maybe you paid that guy's $50 entry fee. Who knows?
This is some heavy hardcore.
So they're still spamming
football.
it. Should we?
Can I talk about Gank? I know you don't want to talk about.
Yeah,
cards.
talk about Gank.
I'll talk about Gank. I'll talk about Gank.
Okay. What you got, Conrad?
I think it's a really solid card. It's one of the. I think it's something that where, especially if you combine it with something like PA, could be really, really strong.
You know what? What would make Gank better? If it was red.
Yes, that's why it's not red.
Yeah, there we go.
It would cost 7 if it was red.
Color pie. Because one of the weaknesses of Gank is that most black heroes have low health, right?
Yes.
So it doesn't survive the Gank.
How much would that cost if it was red? Casting cost.
Like 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's what
6 or 7, 100%.
Imagine Bristleback. You just
Gank.
Gank. He's killing stuff. Okay, now spam raffle again.
Yeah.
And you have a minute, and then we'll draft. We'll do the
2 minutes.
2 minutes,
Yeah.
and then we'll do the raffle for whoever gets the key. Currently, there are now 60 more people in the chat, so we just decreased the odds from 2% to 1%.
You guys messed up. Shouldn't have told your friends.
Can you imagine if we were able to just be like, everyone in the chat gets a key? Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be lit.
I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, only 2 of you will be getting a key. Not all 1,200 of you.
I'm actually curious. What is 2 out of 1,200?
Huh?
Let me pull up my
2%, right? Isn't that 2%?
But I want to see how many decimal points have 2%.
What?
It's 2%.
I was a math major. Don't question me. Oh,
1, 2 out of 1,000 is 2%. Right?
Could never get anything past you, Kenshin.
Because when you're batting 500, that's half.
Uh-huh.
When you're batting 1,000, that's all of them. And then if you have 2, then it's 2%.
Conrad, are you gonna?
Right?
No, this is like all wrong. What are you talking about? 2 out of 100 is 2%.
No. Percent is like a different than just a raw number. Right, Conrad?
Conrad, did you also know that owls are only from Harry Potter?
No, I didn't because I'm not an idiot like whoever fell for that.
Bulba fell for that.
Bulba's
like the hugest Harry.
Bulba's like really fall for that.
Bulba's the hugest Harry Potter fan, and I was like, Bulba, do you think owls are real and exist outside of Harry Potter? And he goes, yes. What are you talking about? And I'm like, no, they're a fictional. Because I read it on Reddit. Someone said that once, and I was like, no, they're fictional. They only exist in Harry Potter. And he was like, what are you talking? There's owls everywhere. You idiot. And I said, show me a picture of an owl. So he went and Googled a picture of an owl, and he brought it over on his phone. And he's like, look, this is an owl in real life. And I said, that's a screenshot from Order of the Phoenix. And he got really mad at me.
All right. Do we have the draw yet? We're good. All right, let's put them names up.
All right, who wins the raffle? This is where everyone gets mad at us, except for 2%.
Ooh, 2% of the people got Crafty VG.
Crafty VG and Get Lit Foo.
That's a great name.
We'll see.
Get lit, fool.
People are saying rigged.
What's new?
Yeah.
Isn't Get Lit Foo your cousin, Lumi?
No, because my cousin will be Get Lit FU, not FOO.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. With the other cousin. So
Lumi got his cousin a key. Really unfair.
That's really rigged. So we're going to be doing more podcasts and giveaways. We're going to have a podcast tomorrow and then another one on Thursday. The one on Thursday has Fosh on it.
Okay.
And both
are we giving away stuff?
We are giving away beta keys on both podcasts.
Oh, tomorrow you'll be back to give away stuff. And then the next day, give
another
away more
2%
stuff.
of you would win keys.
Yeah, more keys. How many keys do we have, Lumi? Are we running out?
After my Chinese,
Do we save,
my Chinese
do we save
family,
them
we
for
have
the
about
people that need them?
Yeah, everyone has them.
Okay.
All 1,000 of you will eventually get it.
Okay. How many podcasts is that going to be? We doing 10 podcasts a day?
I mean, 2 times 500 is 1,000. So
That's true.
in 500 podcasts, you guys will get all the keys.
I think we hopefully we can find 2 keys to give away tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens. All right. We got nothing more to talk about. Conrad, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
That was
having
a
me.
fun podcast. We watched you win.
Almost
Why did you
lost.
pick that game, dude? Did you watch what happened in it?
I picked the game knowing that's Conrad playing, and without even looking at the ending, I knew it was just going to be good
Okay.
because
all right.
Conrad playing. So.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to subscribe, follow all our stuff. Everything is BTS Artifact.
Yes.
So BTS Artifact on Twitter, BTS Artifact on Twitch, the discord.gg/BTS. There's an Artifact channel in there you can follow. You can follow me at hot_bid. You can follow Lumi at Luminous Inverse. You can follow Conrad at Conrad Janzen, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, it's up on there on the screen. That's spelled wrong. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. I think that's right. It says on Discord. Is that how your Twitter's spelled, Conrad?
At ConradJanzen.
Yes, that's correct. You follow him. And we'll be giving away more stuff. So come back tomorrow. What are we talking about tomorrow, Lumi?
I don't know yet.
Wow. Okay.
We're winging it. Now we're going to talk about more cards. There's been quite a bit of interviews going on, so I want to summarize that. For example, Bruno recently talked about one about not having ladder on Artifact, the $1 million tournament, which they often want to remind you guys it's not just a $1 million tournament. It's first place $1 million prize pool, so it's like 1.6 million. Or
Winner
something.
take all. That's crazy. $1 million for first, nothing for second.
All right, yeah, that's
Wow.
Yeah, we got a lot more like Artifact sphere stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Let's make the
Sphere
next
stuff.
Dota Summit if we do next. I think the DPC Major should have winner take all the points. Anyone else agree? You just get 3,000 points for first.
Well, that's my concept for a tournament is where it's a battle royale, and as
a
you
battle
slowly
royale.
you play it down, but then whoever collects, you could choose to like quit at certain times and have people keep their points. You save your points up to when you lose.
So when ESL did that winner take all tournament for StarCraft 2,
StarCraft.
they had 100K for first and nothing for second. They missed out on a golden opportunity to bring out a $0 check. It literally was the ending ceremony. They could have brought out this giant $100,000 check to the first guy, and the second guy bring out a check that just says $0, and they didn't do it.
What was the public reception to the price split? Do people care or no?
No, it was exciting.
Okay.
Oh, that was good. So, winner take all.
Should we do that for BTS summits?
I think so.
Okay.
Winner takes
Let's
everything.
make that happen. Yeah.
Yes.
I disagree, but that's you guys. That's
Thank you for
guys.
watching, guys. We BS'd enough. See you next time.